Hello guys, welcome back to Lifecycle. In our last video, we have discussed different US visas and a brief introduction to them. If you didn't get a chance to watch that video, watch it over here. And as we know, most of the visas are not extendable without maximum duration. Even if they do, they come with a lot of restrictions and year-over-year visa stampings are required. So what option do the US visa holders have now? The answer is Green Card. Before going into Green Card, let's discuss few terms we encounter in it. These are mostly the same terms that we discussed in our last video, so just a refresher about these terms. First one, passport. It's identification given by a local government. It proves your nationality. Without this, we can't go out of the country. Next one, visa. This is nothing but a permission given by a country to enter its territory. USAS. So it's responsible for processing your visa, green card and whatnot, everything related to immigration. And Department of Labor. It's an organization that takes care of employment in US and manages labor certifications for visa processing and green cards. So let's deep dive into the green card. So what is green card? Green card is a permanent residence card, which means it comes with either 10 years of expiration and some do with no expiration at all. You can extend the green card before 6 months from your green card expiration. Green card holders can even apply for US citizenship after a particular period. So what are the benefits of the green card? The first and the foremost important point to consider green card is you can stay for a long time in US without the hassle of visa stampings and extensions. The next significant point to consider green card is along with the primary visa holder, their family members can get the green card too. On top of it, green card allows your dependents to work just like you. It's not the privilege that every visa can give. It's a blessing for most of the dependents who stuck at home even though they are talented. So what is the process to get this green card? There are 5 ways to get this green card. 1. Family based. 2. Employment based. 3. Green card lottery. 4. Investment visa. 5. Special immigrants. Now let's discuss how one can get green card through family based immigration. In this category, one can get green card in a couple of rules. Either you need to be a US citizen or at least a green card holder to sponsor a green card. Family-based green card is not for every family member. Then who qualifies for it? Here is the list. Let's see who qualifies for green card application for US citizen family members. First one, spouse. Next, unmarried children who are 21 years or younger. Next, unmarried stepchildren under 21 years. Next, adopted child under 18 years. Your parent or step-parent. Your unmarried children 21 years or above. Your married son or daughter any years, your brother or sister. The above options are only for US citizens, not for green card holders. So what about green card holders? Who can they sponsor the green card? First, spouse. Next, their unmarried children under 21 years. Next, if there are any unmarried stepchildren, they can sponsor for them if they are under 21 years. They can also sponsor for their adopted children under 18 years and also unmarried children 21 years or above. Next, let's discuss about employment-based immigration. Employment-based immigration is one of the most familiar modes of the green card process. Under employment-based, we have 4 different priorities. EB1, it's the first priority. It needs an extraordinary ability like O1 visa or anything else. Or you should be an outstanding researcher or professor with PhD with significant contributions. Or you can be multinational managers or executives. Second one, EB2. It has a second priority. It needs advanced degree professionals like masters, exceptional ability like H1B with experience, exceptional research or professors who has the PhD or doctorate. Next, persons who are working for US national interest. EB3 is the third priority. It's for professionals with bachelors and some skilled workers and also for some unskilled workers. Next, Schedule A. Schedule A is for registered nurses or physiotherapists. It's also given for some of the resources where it needs more people. Like if there is a one segment where it has a shortage of resources, they can file Schedule A. And the Schedule A list of jobs are given by the US government. Next, Green Card Lottery. It's also known as a diversified visa program. Green Card Lottery is not available for every country. It's available for few countries where applicants can apply to USCIS under this category. There are a total of 55,000 visas available every year in this category. It does come with few education and experience requirements as well. You need to apply that visa and you have to wait for the lottery. Next one, investment green card. Under the investment category, you can apply with below two options. Either you can invest $500,000 in targeted employment area, or you can invest $1 million anywhere in US. Under this program, one should invest the amount of money they committed and employ at least 10 US citizens on a full-time role for at least 2 years. And there are few more stipulations such as category of investment, and you also need to prove your funds and employment provided after your 2 years. Initially, you can get the green card for 2 years for you and your family. Once 2 years is provided, based on your proof of employment and funds, you can get the green card for whole family for your lifetime. It is one of the best and secure option if you can afford the investment and have any business plans in hand. Next, special immigrants. Special immigrants is available for few categories like religious workers, foreign medical graduates, next, green card holders who spent out of the US for more than 12 months. All the green card processes have their own process. But today, we are going to talk about most famous employment-based green card process alone. If you'd like me to do the process of the other green card types as well, please comment below. I definitely do a video on that. Let's deep dive into employment-based green card and how to get that. So we got an idea like how many types of employment-based green cards are available. For all of those, the process of obtaining green card is more or less similar. Here are the steps to get a green card. Step 1. Labor certification. Step 2. I-140. Step 3. Adjustment of status. Step 4. You will get the green card. Let's see what does labor certification means. It is the first step for most of the employment visas. The US employer who is applying your green card needs to file a permanent foreign labor certification application to the Department of Labor and Employment and Training Administration. The employer needs to get this approval before proceeding with green card process. It is to make sure green card process does not impact any US citizen jobs in any manner. In this step, the employer usually needs to prove that he could not find any other eligible US citizen for this job. The date of application of the labor certification is also known as the priority date. This is very important. Remember, the priority date is your date of application of labor certification. This process is mandatory for EB2, EB3 and Schedule A applicants. Let's discuss about I-140. It is the formal procedure to kickstart a green card process. It should be filed by company or sponsor who is applying your green card. If you are an individual who has the extraordinary ability or comes under US national interest waiver, you can apply for yourself. Once your I-140 is approved, your application is formally in green card queue. The processing of this queue varies because of multiple reasons. It changes based on your country of birth and your priority date and the green card quota. On top of it, per country quota per year limits maximum green cards given to a country by 7%. Ideally, even if the green cards are available, they won't be able to issue the green cards beyond this 7% rule. It is a leading cause why many Indians, Chinese and a few other nationals are waiting forever for green card. Even though they are waiting, it's not all that bad for who are waiting in the queue based on the priority date and the country of birth. Especially if you are an H-1B and waiting for green card, you can be extended your visa indefinitely as long as your I-140 is valid and you have an H-1B sponsor with job opportunity. Along with the H-1B holder, the dependent spouse can also work once primary holder I-140 is approved. This process is known as H-4 EAD. Under this, H-4 spouse can work as long as primary H-1B holder visa is valid. This H-4 EAD is a separate application for the spouse whoever likes to work. As of July 7, 2020, this is undergoing few controversies. There is a court litigation currently in progress to eliminate H-4 EAD, but few counter-arguments are being made as well, so we don't know what's going to happen to H-4 EAD. Once there is an update, I'll provide with the details. This I-140 is helpful for only few visas such as H-1B, and as we discussed in last video, it's not going to be helpful if you are under L1A or L1B and few other visas. Once I-140 is approved, based on the priority date, there are two phases before obtaining green card. Phase 1, filing date, and Phase 2, final action date. In Phase 1, if the foreign nationals whose I-140 is approved and if their queue is current and if they meet the filing date, they can apply for adjustment of status and also mentioned as I-485. This is actually a roadmap to green card. In this stage, a consular interview is mandatory for few green card application categories. Also, the applicant and their family get a EAD. On this EAD, irrespective of the visa, the applicants and their family receive access to work and live in US. Once your priority is met with the final action date, you will be issued a green card for your dependents. Even though it looks pretty straightforward, Many Chinese and other nationals are waiting for more than a few years for this. When it comes to Indians, they might not even receive the green card in their lifetime. There are many rules and bills are being passed and discussed in the House and Senate of the US, but they are not being finalized. If they're finalized, maybe one day Indians may be able to get green card much faster. Next week, we will talk about F1 visa in broad. We will see what are the documents required for F1 visa and how to proceed if you are first time applying for F1 visa and what steps need to be taken care under that. We also discuss what are the challenges right now in the market, so why there are a lot of problems for F1 visa under this corona or COVID issues is going on. Keep watching this channel guys, and please subscribe, please like and share this video if you like the content.